Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Görevlerimize Stalker'a kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz.
Freeze. This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
I might be new around here, but I've been in the zone long enough to know that coupons are usually as good as a permit.
Keep it down. You want Ozerski to hear us? All right. I can tell you're not exactly a newbie. Hand me your permit and come on in.
Talk to our boss.
Da geçeyim ha.
Talk to our boss.
Hakları düzelsinler. Nedir amına koyayım? Döndük dolaştık aynı yere geldik. Bir daha.
Talk to our boss.
Another field trip? Listen, buddy, if you need to go places, these eggheads have been up my ass all around the clock. Where are we going this?
Don't borrow from her. But if you get in trouble with loan sharks, Miss Galena can make sure to get your ass out.
Anla nasıl ki? Ta nereye geldik la?
Is it scarier than kicking the bucket?
You got.
She'll probably have you run a few errands.
Take a look.
Then you'll swear. Those other nut jobs will just...
Abla
Remember,
git
no
ya.
brawling in my.
Hayatım söndü şu an.
Well? That...
Come on. Yeah, bye bye.
Demek ki böyle ışınlanıyor. Bakayım burada kışla var mı?
But the zone always deals marked
Az dur bakayım bekle bir.
well,
Görev. Mola kit.
you. This
Oyun bitti, ışınlanmayı yeni bulduk anasını satayım.
The exclusion zone.
Nerede bu göt lalesi ya?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozerski, the direct. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work. My colleagues frequently require Stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments.
I'm looking for information about a monolithian called Faust. Conjured doubles of himself.
And I want to never have to hear about the subject again. But the doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow, psi consciousness, were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact.
I want to know more about induced.
I'm not entirely sure we still have any books with enough information here at the center.
I got them after the signal. They're saved on this flash drive.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. However, analyzing these archives will require a Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to...
What exactly?
Two things. Activate the visual projection center and... Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific... I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engine...
Anasını ya. Abi sürekli görev veriyor ya.
Howdy, eggheads. Care to tell me where Ozerski is?
Young man, I'd like to...
Nah, don't bother. Just get Ozerski for it. And welcome. Take it easy. How may I... It's all good.
Kim var üstad? Bir bokunda yokmuş.
I'll see you again.
Die fast.
Whenever I'm on duty, the weather gets crap.
Abi ya. Yürüme var oyunda. Sigortayı nerede bulacağım ben şimdi? Yoktur ki hiçbir yerde sigorta. Aga sigortayı ben nerede bulayım? Of. Bir de aynı yerleri dolaşmak çok kötü. Aynı yerlerde dolandırıyoruz. Yine aynı yere geldik. Kafam döndü şu an. Kafam döndü. Sigortayı hani sigortayı böyle bulamayız ki ya. Buna bende sigorta.
We've got a real breakthrough here. We've gone from incoherent noises, grainy visuals, and flitting shadows to a repeatable illusion, clear and vivid. We've finally determined the range at which C effects can produce distinct induced illusions. They're still lacking specific details and features for now, but we can already create projections of both physical objects and images born from the human subconscious.
Bulmamız. Neyse ben bulayım da geleyim. Arkadaşlar tam şurada bakın. Ulan buradan 20 kez geçtim lan. Ne diyor? Görev ne diyor ya? Amına koyayım. Yukarıya göster.
Raspy, we're on our way. Give me a sit rep. Raspy, come in.
asabı.
My initial hypothesis, it's...
Yürü gidek sikerim amına. Ben geldiydim ben. Karşımda öldürdüm eski ya. Burada bir de kalkıyor bak bak. Kapıyı bir daha aç da sikeyim belanızı. Hadi.
A malfunction occurred during the launch of the mirror. Clear the rails of any foreign objects immediately. Attention. A malfunction occurred during the launch of the mirror.
Bana koyacağım aynalı.
Clear the rails of any foreign objects immediately.
göremiyorum ki amına çaktığım. Ne ya? Bilmem lazım ha. Tamam.
Attention, the launch of the mirror was successful. All research personnel, please proceed to your seats.
Oldu şimdi.
Thank you for establishing a secure connection. I was able to retrieve the information you requested. The Controller project was responsible for the creation of phantoms as part of its research into induced illusions. Fortunately, we have a list of the scientists involved in the project. If any of them are alive and in the zone, you may be able...
Do you know...
Regrettably, no. But I know someone... Richter. He used to be a guide, but now his work mostly...
Do you know where I can find Richter?
When he's not busy with his clients, he usually frequents the hunt. You can ask our guide. He'll help you find your way there.
Bileyim bekle. Oo, ah. Buraya gidince devam. Böyle geçemiyorum ya. Bütün ayarım bozuluyor ya. Yukarıda mısın, aşağıda mısın? Kamera kapatıyor. Göremiyorum ki. Hadi. Bakayım aşağıya nereden iniyoruz? Yatakhaneyi bulduk ya.
Hey, man. I see you're back, huh?
No, I'm just passing through.
Come on, cut it out. Payday, right? And you're thinking about what to do with your paycheck.
Well, I did get some overtime this week.
Good for you. And it's the right time to place a couple bets. Turn that overtime into double time.
Well, maybe just a couple.
Amına kodumun yeraltısına nasıl giriyorsunuz lan? Lan buradan da ben mi göremiyorum ya? Hem şimdi ama.
What you want? Well? See you.
Ben bir yer altına girmem lazım. Bunu da buldum.
Here's the Polovin. No clinking glasses on this one. Hey there. See you around.
You want to chat?
I need to find some people. Ozerski mentioned you.
You're making some friends, I see. Ozerski is a man with a heart
İyi
of
ki
gold.
öldürmemişiz la bunu.
You seem pretty popular yourself. Are you some kind of recruiter? Bring it, and you keep popping up.
Must be the zone's will. Nah, there's a plenty of recruiters here without me. By the way, there's that stalker who showed up after the signal, Strelok. I hear he's putting together a new crew. He doesn't like what's going on in the zone and he wants to...
How can I find this strip?
Nah. I might have said too much already. As long as you and Scar keep looking for the Shining Zone, you better stay. He doesn't trust or cooperate with anyone.
There are no trustworthy people in the zone. Sherlock, speaking of which...
I know one of them, Dvupalov. He's a real grump when he's... If you want to talk to him, you'll need to bring him a collar from a mutant. He used to do some research with the collars.
Can you take me to a place where I can hunt some...
You know I don't guide anymore. Not after I got choked.
Remember when you led me out of those anomalies when we first met?
All right.
Yeah. Yürümekten kurtulduk amına koyayım.
Well, here we are.
Sorry, I can't join in on the hunt. I've got a bad feeling about it. I'll end up being the target and hitting you or something like that. I'll just hang right here.
That time.
It's better for both of us, really.
Looks like you made it and got the collar, so you're good to go to Dvupalov. If he asks you for a password...
Your bad luck seems to be over.
We'll see about that. Even if I don't hurt anyone,
Is there anything else I need to know?
Colors aside, Dvupalov's only been working on one project lately. Vodka. If he offers you a drink, don't turn it down, or you won't get any business done. But don't...
Eyvallah. Oha 2,1 kilometre ne ya? Sen bizi getirebilir misin?
You wanna... See ya.
The leash.
Come on in, and don't drag your feet. If you only got one, don't expect a big payout. Hand it over. You're new around here, aren't you? Or have I just... I had an assistant I'll never forget. Nightingale. It was...
I wasn't planning to.
I know what you're here about. The first ones in the house. But it's just down to hope.
Bakacağım sizin.
It's an elixir you'll light and never forget. I'll remember. All right. Let's sample the goods. Let's have one. And then we can talk about what, where, and how much. Here's to the start of our partnership.
All right. Here's to our partnership.
Not even a flinch, huh? That sort of bravado isn't gonna impress me. When you're drinking, you've gotta put your heart into it. So, where are we? How about another one?
I'm not interested in vodka.
A man with no interest in vodka is a man with no interest in life itself. What motivates him then? How can you trust him? And most importantly, why share a drink with him? Hmm? Look, how about those colors? Leave them out next time. The shop's closed. What's the point of stocking up on colors if I don't have a leash? It was a promising project, sure. But it's time to bid it farewell. Bottoms up, Stalker.
Okay. Bottoms up, Professor.
I see you're a man of ambition. Great aspirations, I'd even say. I'll drink in me for one. That's what I like about you. Maybe I'd like Sherbat too, if he could drink like a man. But he just comes in, asks questions, and fumbles around. What am I supposed to talk to someone like that about, Let's take you, for instance. What do you want to talk about?
How do you destroy phantoms and defeat someone who can create induced illusions.
Seen double, eh? You probably just had some bad vodka. Try some of mine. It's good for more than just keeping radiation at bay.
When I saw the man who created those phantoms, I was stone cold sober.
Ha ha ha. And I was stone cold sober when I saw evidence that it was impossible. But who am I to forbid you from living in a world of illusions? If you're really so eager, drag your ass to X5. That's where the whole three-ring circus used to be. Try to find a blueprint for the suppressor. It's out to help you. I'm all out of vodka anyway. Come on. I'll give you the key card for the lab. The colors were a crude instrument. The suppressors, on the other hand, they were designed to dampen abilities of a finer nature. Now, where did I put it? No, that's just some junk. Ah, look, a pickle. I'll save it for later.
Fuck, where are you off to? The artifact just popped out of the stair. Grab it, Stalker.
Nereye gitti o?
Why, you're light on your feet, Stalker. You can hang on. Seems like I gave the keycard for X5 to Sherpa after all. That's why I... Anyway, if you want the suppressor, you need to talk to that boring grad student yourself. He's over in Nagra...
Nereden de la buranın çıkışı? Bak mesafeler beni çok öldürüyor ya. Hayda. Neyse oraya gideyim, devam. Nerede amına koyayım ya? Oh. Allah Allah, burayı gösteriyor. Allah. Şaka herhalde bu ya. Aşağıyı gösteriyor. Al işte, ananı sikeyim ya. Şurada şöyle bir yer var. Burayı gösteriyor bak. Şaka mı ya?
I ask you to vacate the premises. I'm occupying it and there's nothing here.
Calm down, Sherba. Vupalov sent me.
Is the professor doing okay? He didn't succumb to intoxication from that poison of his, did he? Its alcohol by volume is nearing pure ethanol. What a fall from grace. A great...
Vupalov sent me to get the key card for X5.
It took Vupalov a whole 6 months just to remember my name while I served him food every day.
It's tough to avoid having it.
That stuff is pure poison. All right, I'll give you the card. It's too risky for me in there anyway. But you've got to promise me that...
Hand me that key card, and I'll see what
All right. It's not like... But keep those papers in mind, Stalker. You'll need to head all the way down. But if you're willing to do the job, I'll go check on the professor in the meantime. Seems like every time I...
Git bitmiyor. Bu ne oğlum? Ne yapıyor bu ya? Ne pompalısı lan? Sokacağım sizi bir şeye ya. Abi neredesin? Hadi hemen bulak ya. Ya sen ne iğrenç bir adamsın ya. Benimden alacak seni. Yarrağı yedin ya şimdi. Ama nasıl olacak, bekle. Ya adam olacak. Ee? Ay ananı, her yer mi çıkmaz olur ya. Be. Nefret ettirdiniz amına koyayım. Bu oyun bitmiyor lan. Bu taraf daha yakın, bu taraf daha yakın. Ay babanın ağzına sıçayım.
Can't you just move on? When
Ne
are you
yapıyor?
going to let it go, huh?
I was worried. Haven't you been following the news? The zone's going to hell.
All news has been the same since the Garden of After that, it's just humanity.
What about science?
Ever since they invented alcohol.
Abi yok, girişi bulamıyor şimdi de. Şaka değil mi bu? Ya Allah'ım ya. Allah Allah. Yerden giriş mi vardı ya? Keleşi niye bırakıyor amına koduğum?
Shoot to kill!
Giriş falan da yok. Niye almıyor beni içeri ya? Amına koyduğum çocuğu. Daha verirse sikerim. Ama girdim içeri valla.
What about science?
It's pointless.
The Stalker, he's back. Those papers I
Girdim hemen
mentioned,
içeri.
do you have them?
Where are your manners, young man? You won't even offer a
Here. I don't want to be anywhere
This is... Yes!
There's nothing exciting in there anyhow. I've told you before, young man. If even my own work can end in failure.
Faust wasn't exactly a failure, in a way. Haven't you heard? He tapped into the X network, brought the monolith back, and caused a bloodbath all over the zone.
So he's... your project? The abilities you incorporate?
Shut up! I knew I was right all along. So that bunch of old farts in pots haven't given up on my research. Hooking him up to the monolith was a stroke of genius.
Thanks for those papers. They're a treasure worth all the years I spent at Malachite.
Yeah.
And I told them that the only way to create a true controller is to preserve... Sure, right now the choices he's making don't align with what the...
I found the suppressor. Can you install it?
All right. All the work I did. It's all...
A lot of people died because of him.
Were they good people? Well, then find other good people. You're as much of a fool as I am if you think you can set things right. The controller project... Go ahead and kill Faust, Stalker. It won't change a thing. I'll help you find the suppressor. What more do you want? I'll help you.
Orospu çocuğu.
Now that the treaty's been broken, I'm swamped with orders. Doesn't leave much room for creativity. You've got some tech to fix? Well, let's... Will your item remain the same when I'm finished with it, or will it undergo a complete Will your item... Come back anytime.
Abi oradan oraya yolluyor beni amına kodumun oyunu ya.
I've got the suppressor. It should shield me from Faust's influence.
Good news for once. Can't say the same about the rest. Faust is gonna turn everyone in the zone into fanatics.
And the worst is that he's got a pretty good chance.
But we have a plan. Head over to the Duga. I'll tell you all about it.
Oha. Neye gitti? Burayı da açmayı unutmuşum.
We're circle round from the northwest. They might be good at stealth, but my men are even...
Look at us! We're having a blast! As long as Faust is surrounded by phantoms, we can't get to him. And the fact that he has a small army and the most powerful brain squad...
Oh yeah. You guys sure know how to throw...
We didn't plan this when we turned on the Lesser Duga, but we can't let Faust turn the zone into zombie land. The zone? This is gonna be a real mess. The Monolithians aren't creative. I can't wait to get rolling. But if you need time to gear up, this is your last chance.
I was born ready.
Let's get down to business. You see the Duga? We can't storm it head on. Faust and that sea radiation. But we haven't been sitting around, and we've got blueprints from the underground utilities. Turns out, there's a sewer line running from the firehouse straight to the Duga. It's a quiet way in, and the patrols will... You gotta get to the transformer room and shut down the Duga. Once you're done, we'll...
I'll shut down the Duga, and I'll deal with...
Attaboy! Now get into the tunnel before noon. The signal is patchy down below, so make sure to get to the radio room. That's the gist of it. We'll figure out the rest as we go. Mark!
Evet dostlar, videoyu burada sonlandırıyorum. Bir sonraki görevimizde görüşmek üzere. Şimdilik kendinize iyi bakın, sağlıcakla kalın.